How's everybody doing? Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com. And this is the video people have been blowing up my inbox about. You mentioned, boy, let me tell you something. You mentioned you're going to do a video and people just start lighting your shit up. Lou, where that video at you said you was going to do? Nigga, I'm going to get it out. Y'all be killing me right now. Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com, and this video is 10 reasons why you're not going to change. Quite often on my show, I get people, say somebody came back around and they say they different and, will this, I've been dating this person this long, they've been doing this long, will they change, blah, 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 this, that, or another. So this is 10 reasons why you're not going to change. We talk about change. Change seems easy, but change is hard. I'm not saying people aren't capable of change. I'm saying people are too lazy to change. They're not going to put in that work. Change requires real work. Then you have to maintain that work you put in for the rest of your natural born life. It's not easy. So, 10 reasons why you're not going to change. First reason is it's inconvenient. Let's be honest. If you laying in a bed that's comfortable, it's cold outside, and you decided you're tired of being fat and you're going to run every morning, well, it's inconvenient to get up out of that bed. To say you're going to hit the gym after work, it's inconvenient to not go straight home. It's inconvenient because it's a new routine for your life. So you gotta leave work, then you gotta go straight to the gym. That's just an inconvenience. It's a strain on you. But since you said you're gonna change, you gotta do it. Number 2, change is uncomfortable. Change does not feel good. Personal change does not feel good. Change is not okay. You can't go from eating what you want to watching what you eat. It just don't feel good. It don't feel right. It's an uncomfortable feeling. It's awkward when you change because you're changing your whole pattern, and it just throws you off in general. Number 3, it requires thought in a lazy world. We in a world of lazy. I'm in Houston, Texas. It's a fast food restaurant on every corner. Reason it's a fast food restaurant on every corner because people are lazy. It's a microwavable world, 2 minutes or less, and you can get it done, get it up, get it out, and do whatever you got to do. But it requires you to think and actually be a person of thought in a world where it doesn't really require you to think. Go to work, go to home, go to church, go get something to eat from whatever restaurant that suits you that day, and keep it moving. Number 4, you're forced to be re-raised. I have been raised for 30 years. Not 30 years. I left my mama's house probably 19. So when I quit my job, which was 3-4 years ago, I decided that I was going to work on my own. Well, it was literally a boot camp of me re-raising myself. I had to re-raise my thought process. I had to re-raise the way I did things. I literally had to re-raise myself to become some other person because the person I wasn't getting it done. So I had to read, and I wasn't even big on reading. And it just forced me to re-raise myself, which wasn't an easy process. Number 5, it will expose that you're not tired. Some people say they tired of their life, and you tell them, okay, well, you got to change. Well, they decide that they're going to change, but then on the back end, they might change for maybe a week or 2 weeks, and they say, nah, I couldn't do it no more. Well, that's because you're not tired. Here's what a lot of people, they talk about losing weight. Losing weight, you could probably pop a pill. Everybody want to pop a pill to find the nearest, quickest diet to losing weight. The key to losing weight is tired of being fat. If you're not tired of being fat, you're not going to ever lose weight. Once you get tired of being fat, I know a girl, her husband left her for a bad chick, and she had gained so much weight. Now, she said, I said, how you lose all that weight? She said, I went to the track morning and night. I said, why? She said, honestly, I was just hurt. But she was tired of being fat morning and night. Now she went from 235 to 135 and looks good with it due to the cardio she put in. Number 6, you can't handle the ridicule. A lot of people don't change because, first, don't announce that you changing. Just change. Change don't need an announcement. I see people on Facebook and Twitter, yeah, because things gonna change now. I'm about to start doing this and doing that thing. It don't take all that shit, nigga. Just change. Nobody asked for your announcement. It doesn't require a press conference where you gather everybody around and tell them that you about to do something new in life. It don't require all that, nigga. Just change. It don't take all that shit. You ain't gotta wait till the 1st for a resolution, nigga. You can change on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock because you feel like it. It doesn't take all that. Most people can't handle the ridicule though. Oh, they trying to do this. Oh, they trying. When I started doing these videos, I heard all kind of shit. But at the end of the day, I read so much that I had a new type of mindset to where everything that was said didn't matter. But most people can't handle the ridicule that comes with change. Number 7, it requires less or no words and excessive action. Change don't say shit. Change doesn't talk. Change is full of action. It was all action. I never told nobody I was re-raising myself. I never told nobody I was reading books. I never did none of that. I just did a whole lot of action. Keita, you got to get a whole lot of action. Here's the thing. First thing I did when I quit my job, I found myself lazy. I was just sitting here and watch TV. I said, you know what? Here's what you're going to do, nigga. You're going to keep your legs moving regardless. Regardless of what's going on, keep your legs moving. You're not going to sit down. You're not going to lay down. You're going to keep your legs moving. So when keeping my legs moving, it required me to be a person of action, a person of movement, a person of motivation. So I was always shit. If I sat down and I felt like I sat down too long, I get up and start cleaning my kitchen. I get up and sort my closet. I get up and wash windows. I get up and go wash my car. I just started becoming a person of action. That way, it motivated me because my legs are always moving. So with your legs always moving, it's beneficial to you because it changes just how your body operates as a person. Number 8, you will lose what you consider friends. Here's the thing. I told one girl, she hangs with a chick. I said, hey, you don't need to hang with her no more. She's not your friend. I said, at the end of the day, you need to let her go. We've been cool since the 3rd grade. I don't give a fuck if y'all came out the same mama. She's a hindrance to your change. And if she's a hindrance to your change, you have to go. Now, you keep hanging with her, and you'll never change because that mindset is right there with you. I remember I used to talk to a chick, and her and her friends used to be like, yeah, because you know us, we fat asses. And I'm like, but you not fat, but you listening to her say that. You know what I'm saying? And that is going to demotivate you to go to the gym. You ain't been working out since you've been hanging with them big chicks. And I'm not knocking big people, but at the end of the day, she was trying to lose. You can't be trying to lose weight. You don't see a super fitness person hanging with somebody who a little bit overweight. You just don't see it. At the end of the day, you will lose what you consider friends. Yeah, they act like they was your friend, until it's time for you to change, and change your mindset for the better. A lot of people ask me, shit, you and Kyle hang close, man. Y'all cool like that? At the end of the day, I hang with Kyle because if I call Kyle right now and say, hey, nigga, we gonna take over the world tomorrow, that nigga gonna be like, what you need me to do, nigga? You need me to drive, or you want me to go get the guns, or how we gonna play this? That's somebody who ready to change with you. Versus some people, she says she gonna do this, but why you hating on her? That's supposed to be your friend and shit. Number 9, you're forced to develop patience in a world where patience does not exist. These last 2 are the key to change. First is patience. Oh my goodness, you have to be patient in a world that doesn't require patience. In a world where people do not utilize patience. In a world where people don't even know what the fuck patience is. They don't know what the hell patience is in 2011. People don't know how to be patient. That's why everybody want a quick fix, a quick pill, a quick something. At the end of the day, they're not going to work out every day, cardio 30 minutes a day in order to lose weight and get to the size they want. They like, bitch, can I just do a detox diet before this cruise? It requires you to learn patience. I had to learn patience. I would buy a book. Like, here go a book I'm reading now. I would buy a book, and it's like, this is really a smaller book, so it don't count. But some of the books I got was a little fatter, and it's like, damn, I got to start? Shit, I got to read all this? But I was like, hey, be patient. Read it page by page till you get to the end. I simplified it for myself. Number 10, you're required to read and seek new knowledge. Man, this is the motherfucking kicker. At the end of the day, here's what I was going to do. I was going to make a manual for this. I said, I'm going to make a manual for this change video. Here's what happened. While creating the manual, I was repeating stuff I already said in my webinar. I already said it in manuals that I've previously done. I've already said it in videos that I've already made. So here's the thing. When I start repeating myself, then I'm babying grown folk. I'm not here to baby grown folk. So at the end of the day, if you actually want to change, I had somebody call the show last night. She said, I just hate my job. I said, hey, I got 3 webinars. Go get the 3 webinars. They're $9 a piece, $27. Now, when I first charged for the webinar, people was like, why the webinars can't be free? Because the webinars ain't free for me. They not free to go to a little place and log in and watch them and shit like that. It's not free for me, for one. For 2, those are the kind of people, that's why I say you'll lose friends. Because those are the kind of people you can't be around anyway. To pay $9 for a webinar. To pay $9 for a drink in the club. You're going to pay $9 for a drink in the club. But you're not going to pay $9 to change your life. That drink ain't going to change your life. Might put a DWI in your life, but that's about it. But people will not pay to get new knowledge. They will not be patient enough to get the new knowledge. You have to read and seek new knowledge. Girl say, I want to quit my job. I say, go get all 3 webinars. It's $27. I'm going to tell you what's crazy about one of my webinars. The girl took the webinar on how to quit your job, which everybody wants to fast forward to that. That's bullshit. All 3 of them. You have to get all 3. How to finish with the same energy you started, because you'll quit your job, but then it's like, I'm tired of this. But you want to finish with the same. I mean, it goes into it. You just got to go get all 3. But I had a girl tell me, she was like, I paid $200 for a seminar I went to one time that wasn't as good as your $9 webinar. But I can appreciate her because she actually spent that money. She actually is trying to read and seek new knowledge in order to make her life change. So when you look at all 10 of these, you realize this is why people don't change. Change is a job within itself. That hoe will have you snappish and shit. For a minute, I couldn't even take people because it was just so much inconveniencing in my life with this change I was trying to do. You know, at times I would be like, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to do none of this, man. This is not the business. But at the end of the day, I stuck with it. I stayed with it. I stayed through. I was patient with it. So what that did was that turned me into another person. I appreciate what change did for me. But the bottom line is, with the work change takes, people aren't putting in that work anymore. That's why I say people don't change. Because you literally have to re-raise yourself at 30, at 25, and you have to do so much in order to make change happen in your life. It's not an overnight thing. It's not an instant thing. The key to change is, one of the keys to change is you got to change for yourself. Don't change because the girl say you do this. Don't change because your dude say you do this. If you don't want to change for yourself in your heart, I had a girl call my show last night. She didn't understand what was wrong with her having sex with a married man. I called her a bitch, hoe, slut, everything in the book. I said, here's why I call you that. Because if a girl was having sex with your man, she'd be all that. So you all that too. Well, the woman ain't doing what she supposed to. Use a damn lie. Don't let that man talk to you. You don't know what's going on at that house. But at the end of the day, she said, well, Lewis, how do I change? She was like, Lewis, how do I change? I said, I won't answer that. Because at the end of the day, what I've learned with us talking today is that you don't want to change. You're engaged to a married man. You're not going to give him that ring back. But here's what's real. When you honestly want to change, shoot me an email, lewis@ihustlenation.com. I'll take care of you. But honestly, I've talked to you long enough to where I realize in your heart, you don't want to change. You don't want change. In your heart, you don't want change. You think that everything in your life is okay with what you're doing because what you do is socially acceptable within your circle. But in all honesty, you're wrong. She didn't get it, of course, because the ignorance was bliss. But at the same time, this is the 10 reasons why people don't change. It's hard as shit. Very rewarding, very beneficial. I appreciate anybody who's, and here's the thing, I'm not trying to tell you don't change. You're capable. Everybody's capable of change. But are they going to put in that work to change? I don't see it that often. So that's why when people call my show, I make the statement people don't change. Because in all honesty, when you look at the work it takes, they really don't. So, I'm Lewis Williams. This is ihustlenation.com. And that is my time.